Hello, my friends. I need to ask you something important. How many English words do you know right now? Maybe 100? Maybe 500? Maybe 1,000? Now, let me tell you the truth. It does not matter. Because most people who know 1,000 words still cannot speak English. And I will tell you why. The problem is not the number of words you know. The problem is how you use them. Today, I will prove something shocking to you. You can speak fluent daily English with only 315 words. Not 1,000, not 5,000, just 315. And by the end of this podcast, you will understand exactly which 315 words you need and how to start using them today. No apps, no classes, no expensive courses, just you, your voice, and 315 simple words. So, take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and let's begin. Part number 1. The big lie about vocabulary. Let me tell you a story. Last year, I met a student. Her name was Maria. Maria studied English for 8 years. 8 years. She knew grammar rules, she knew thousands of words, she could read English books. But when I spoke to her in English, she froze. She could not answer. She felt embarrassed. Do you know why? Because Maria was collecting words like stamps. She had many words in her head, but she never used them. This is the big lie. Schools tell you, learn more words, learn more grammar, and you will speak English. But this is wrong, completely wrong. Speaking English is not about collecting words. Speaking English is about using words. Think about your own language. In your daily life, do you use difficult words every day? No. You use the same simple words again and again. Good morning. How are you? I'm fine. I need help. Thank you. See you later. Simple words, but powerful communication. English is exactly the same. Native speakers do not use big vocabulary every day. They use small vocabulary many times. Now, here is the shocking truth. Research shows that just 300 words cover 65% of everything we say in English. Yes, 65% of all conversations. This means if you master 315 words, you can understand and speak in most daily situations. But here is the problem. Most learners focus on the wrong words. They learn words like sophisticated or magnificent or extraordinary. These words are nice, but when do you use them? Almost never. Instead, you need words like go, want, need, feel, make, take, get. These small words appear in every conversation. For example, I want to go. I need to eat. I feel tired. Can you help me? Let me think. See? Small words, big power. So today, I will show you the 315 most important words in English, and more importantly, I will show you how to combine them to speak naturally. Because English is not a memory test. English is a communication tool. And you are about to learn how to use this tool the right way. In Part 2, I will reveal the secret structure that makes these 315 words work like magic. Stay with me. Let's continue. Part number 2. The secret is not words. The secret is combinations. Now, I will teach you something your English teacher never taught you. The secret of English fluency. The secret is this. English is like Lego blocks.
You have a few small pieces, but you can build anything. Let me explain. When you learn a word alone, it is useless. But when you learn how to combine words, you become powerful. For example, take the word get. This is one simple word, but look at what you can do with it. I get up. I get ready. I get home. I get it. I get tired. I get angry. I get coffee. I get a job. One word, 8 different meanings. This is the magic of combinations. Now, let me show you the most powerful word combinations in English. These combinations are called chunks. Chunk number 1. I want to plus any action. I want to go. I want to eat. I want to sleep. I want to talk. I want to learn. With this one chunk, you can express desire for anything. Chunk number 2. I need to plus any action. I need to work. I need to study. I need to call someone. I need to think. I need to rest. This chunk expresses necessity. You will use this every day. Chunk number 3. Can I plus any action. Can I ask something? Can I help you? Can I go now? Can I have water? Can I use this? This chunk is for permission and requests. Super useful. Chunk number 4. I have to plus any action. I have to go. I have to finish this. I have to wake up early. I have to work tomorrow. This chunk expresses obligation. You need this for work, school, life. Chunk number 5. I am going to plus any action. I am going to eat. I am going to study. I am going to call you. I am going to sleep. This is your future chunk. Easy and natural. Now, here is what most learners do wrong. They try to build sentences word by word, subject, verb, object. They think like a grammar book. But native speakers do not think like this. Native speakers think in chunks. They use ready blocks. For example, if you want to say, I need to buy food because I'm hungry, you don't build this word by word. You use chunks. I need to buy food because I am hungry. See? Chunks fit together like Lego blocks. Now, let me give you a practice example. I will give you one verb. The verb is talk. Now, watch how I combine this verb with different chunks. I want to talk. I need to talk. Can I talk to you? I have to talk to my boss. I am going to talk later. Same verb, 5 different sentences, 5 different situations. This is how you speak English fast. You don't create sentences, you combine chunks. And here is the beautiful part. Most chunks use the same 315 words. You don't need new words, you need new combinations. So starting today, stop learning individual words, start learning chunks. When you hear a sentence, don't translate it word for word. Notice the chunks, notice the patterns, and then use the same chunks in your own sentences. This is the fastest way to fluency, I promise you. In part 3, I will show you how to practice these chunks in real life, real situations, real conversations. Let's continue.
Part number 3. Using your 315 words in the real world. Now let's take your 315 words out of the classroom and into real life. Because English is not for textbooks. English is for living. Here's a question. Where do you need English? At work? When traveling? Talking to people online? Ordering food? The good news is this. All these situations use the same simple words. Let me show you. Situation 1. Ordering food at a restaurant. You do not need fancy vocabulary. You need simple chunks. Listen. Can I have water? I want coffee. I need a menu. Do you have salad? This is good. Thank you. That is it. 6 simple sentences. But now you can order food anywhere in the world. Situation 2. At work or school. Can I ask something? I need help. I do not understand. Can you explain again? I have to finish this. Let me check. Simple words, professional communication. Situation 3. Making small talk. How are you? I am good. How about you? What do you do? Where are you from? Nice to meet you. Basic chunks, but these chunks build relationships. Now here's what I want you to understand. You do not need different words for different situations. You need the same words in different combinations. For example, the chunk can I works everywhere. At a restaurant, can I have the menu? At work, can I ask a question? With friends, can I call you later? At the store, can I try this? See? Same chunk, different situations. Now let me teach you a powerful practice method. This method is called situation training. Here's how it works. Every day, choose one situation. Maybe morning routine, maybe going to work, maybe talking to a friend. Then speak 5 sentences about that situation out loud in English. For example, morning routine. I wake up at 7. I feel sleepy. I drink coffee. I take a shower. I get ready for work. That's it. 5 sentences. But here's the key. Say them out loud. Do not write, do not think, just speak. Your mouth needs practice, not your hand. Now repeat these same 5 sentences for 3 days. Same words, same order. Why 3 days? Because your brain needs repetition to remember. 1 time is not enough. 3 times makes it automatic. After 3 days, your mouth knows these sentences. You do not need to think, you just speak. Then choose a new situation. Repeat the process. 1 week, 7 situations, 35 sentences, all using your 315 words. Now let me tell you about another powerful method. It's called replacement practice. Take 1 sentence, for example, I want to eat. Now replace 1 word. I want to sleep. I want to go. I want to learn. I want to talk. See? Same structure, new meaning. This trains your brain to think in patterns. You can do this anywhere, walking, cooking, driving, waiting for the bus. Just speak English sentences in your head. Use your 315 words. Combine them. Play with them. And here's something important. Do not worry about mistakes. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. If you say, yesterday I go to work, instead of yesterday I went to work, it's okay. People understand you. That's communication. Remember, your goal is not perfect English. Your goal is confident English. In Part 4, I will help you overcome the biggest enemy of English speaking, fear. Let's continue. Part number 4. Killing fear and building confidence. Now let's talk about the real problem. The problem is not vocabulary. The problem is not grammar. The real problem is fear. Fear of making mistakes, fear of sounding stupid,
fear of people judging you. Let me tell you something true. This fear is normal. Everyone has it. Even native speakers feel nervous sometimes. But here's what you need to understand. Fear grows when you wait. Fear dies when you act. Every day you wait to speak English, your fear gets stronger. Every day you speak English, your fear gets weaker. So the solution is simple. Speak, even if you're scared, even if you make mistakes, just speak. Now, let me give you a confidence-building exercise. This exercise changed my life, and it will change yours too. Every night before you sleep, speak English to yourself for 5 minutes. Talk about your day. For example, today I wake up at 7. I go to work. I feel tired. I eat lunch with my friend. I come home. I watch TV. Now I go to sleep. Simple sentences, simple words, but powerful practice. Now, why does this work? Because you remove the pressure. Nobody is listening. Nobody is judging. It's just you and English. After 1 week of this practice, something amazing happens. English starts to feel normal, not scary, just normal. And when English feels normal, you speak more. When you speak more, you improve faster. Now let me tell you the truth about perfection. Perfection does not exist. Even native speakers make mistakes. Even I make mistakes. So stop waiting for perfect English. Start with simple English. Start with your 315 words. Here's your action plan. Starting today, follow this routine. Morning, 5 minutes. Speak about your morning in English. What you do, how you feel, where you go. Afternoon, 5 minutes. Listen to simple English, a podcast, a video, a song. Just listen. Let your brain absorb. Night, 5 minutes. Speak about your day in English. What happened, what you did, how you feel now. 15 minutes total. Every day, no excuses. Can you do this? Yes, you can, because it's only 15 minutes. And here's the beautiful truth. 15 minutes every day is better than 3 hours one time. Consistency beats intensity. Small daily practice beats big occasional study. So commit to this, 15 minutes every day, for 30 days. After 30 days, your English will transform, I promise you. Now we're near the end of this episode, and I want to leave you with one final thought. You do not need to learn English. You need to use English. There's a big difference. Learning is passive. Using is active. And only active practice creates fluency. So today, you learned about the 315 most important words in English. You learned about chunks and combinations. You learned about practice methods. But knowledge is useless without action. So here's my challenge to you. After this podcast ends, speak 5 English sentences out loud, right now, about anything. Do not think, do not plan, just speak. This is your first step. This is where fluency begins. Now, will you take this step, or will you close this podcast and forget everything? The choice is yours. If this episode helped you, please do 3 things. Like this podcast, share it with someone learning English, and subscribe to Fluency Code for daily English practice. Every day, we release a new episode. Every day, you get closer to fluency. Thank you for listening. Thank you for trusting me. And thank you for choosing to improve your English. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and remember, you only need 315 words. I will see you in the next episode of Fluency Code. Goodbye, my friends.